A little bit about what you mentioned yesterday, but that this was going to happen at high tide.
Well, we were lucky because this storm actually came in earlier than we first predicted. We were thinking it was going to be a midnight, overnight situation, and it made its right-hand turn around 8:30. So it missed high tide, which actually helped, save a lot of these towns. I'm not saying that we're not going to wake up and see damage in parts of Sarasota, maybe Fort Myers, but it could have been a whole lot worse.
All right, Janice Dean, thank you so much. Bill?
Okay, back here in Orlando, no, we want to move back to the West Coast and pick up our coverage with Chris Hall. He's a storm chaser. Chris, I understand you were in Sarasota overnight. That must have been something. Now you're in Tampa. What did you learn in Sarasota? Let's start there, Chris.
Yeah, we were in Sarasota for landfall and moments after, and let me just tell you, it looked like a war zone. Just the amount of power flashes, and you can hear the trees snapping in the town. It just sounded like a war zone, and that was right in downtown Sarasota. And it took us nearly 2.5 hours to get back to Tampa, what would originally be maybe an hour.
Yeah, I'm thinking about St. Armand's Key, right? Bird Key and Lido Key, which is just to the west of Sarasota, but right there on the water. Were you able to assess anything that was happening out there or pick up any coverage from there?
No, at the time, we barely made it back to I-75 to come north, and the barrier islands, most of them were blocked off during the duration of the hurricane. But we are going to go back down there today, and we are going to assess the damage. We're actually getting ready to leave Tampa here in just a little bit, so I can tell you what I know once I get down there.
Yeah. Now, tell me what you learned from overnight. You chase storms for a reason. You want to pick up data and information. What data and information did you get last evening?
We recorded gusts over 100 miles an hour in downtown Sarasota. We're going to talk to our team this morning and see what other information that they recorded, because a lot of people actually did put out the probes to be able to record the pressure and everything up into the hurricane. But we're waking up to a beautiful sky this morning, so we shouldn't have any issues getting back south today. So,
yeah, I wonder when they let you on the islands, because a lot of those roads could be blocked off for some time. Just last comment on that, Chris.
Yeah, I agree. And it all comes down to how the bridges are to access those barrier islands. If anything they think may be wrong with it, they'll keep that closed for a little while. We went through this during Hurricane Ian and Sanibel Island. The bridge completely collapsed going into there. So it is a pretty big safety issue, and it's completely understandable. But we'll see once we arrive down south today.
All right, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Chris Hall, a storm chaser in Tampa. He's headed south to find what he can today. Good luck to you and your team. Thank you. That storm also ripping through Major League Baseball. You got some drone footage here that captures the damage at Tropicana Field at St. Petersburg, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. And this video was really passed around on social media all night long, and the number of angles on this is just, it's truly breathtaking. Something that we have quite never seen before, and now you see the field below and what they're left with to try and fix sometime very soon. So a closer look at that as our coverage continues this on the morning after of Hurricane Milton, moving off the East Coast at Daytona Beach, Florida, as we speak. Back in a moment here on America's Newsroom.
I didn't have to spend my life trying to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age.
It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
The cell provider that was breached has my social from the credit check.
75% of Americans have had their social security number exposed due to recent data breaches. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points for identity theft.
Homeowners, when your water or sewer line breaks, it's expensive and often not covered by basic homeowners insurance.
You could pay thousands.
Finding a good contractor can be tough.
Want this guy doing the job?
With a plan from HomeServe, call us. We'll send a contractor, and there's no big bill.
Easy.
But don't wait. Get a plan from HomeServe before a line breaks.
Go online now.
Plans from HomeServe start at just $7.99 a month.
Call 1-800-324-6904 or visit homeserve.com.
Hi, my name is Damian Clark. And if you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. Most plans include the Humana Healthy Options Allowance, a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items, like vitamins, pain relievers, first aid supplies, and more. The Healthy Options Allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month. You could pay nothing for covered prescriptions all year long, even name brand drugs. All plans have $0 copays for covered preventive dental services, which include 2 free cleanings a year, as well as fillings. They may also have vision coverage, including vision exams, and a yearly allowance towards eyewear, such as lenses or contacts. Even hearing coverage, which includes routine hearing exams and coverage towards hearing aids. You'll even have a $0 copay for routine vaccines and telehealth visits. Plus, your doctor, hospital, and pharmacy may already be part of our large Humana networks. So call the number on your screen now to speak with a licensed Humana sales agent. Wouldn't you love benefits like a monthly allowance? To help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items. So if you have Medicare and Medicaid, call the number on your screen now and speak with a licensed Humana sales agent. If you're eligible, they can even help enroll you over the phone in a Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And remember, annual enrollment ends on December 7th.